back. We are back. We are back at this round table, man. How y'all been? How y'all doing? It is an absolute pleasure, man, to be back at this round table with all my people, all my folks, family, loved ones, and whatnot. Thank you all, man, for pulling up to this round table. I know it's short notice, you know what I'm saying, but hey, man, it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying. That I can attest to, but hey, not by design of mine. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying. I've been telling y'all for the longest we're dealing with some technical issues. You know what I'm saying? There might be some technical issues throughout the course of this little show that we're gonna do today. However, it don't matter. We're still here. You know what I'm saying? Showing up. You know what I'm saying? And doing what we can while we can do it. You know what I mean? But how all y'all been out there, man? How is everybody in the universe? I hope y'all all living in y'all blessings. You know what I'm saying? And being and finding some type of peace in your life. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere to get away from all the craziness. I know that's here at Swanglow, right? The home away from home, the get away from the getaway. That's what we call it. You feel me? But look, I'm not even gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're gonna be hanging out too long tonight. You know what I'm saying? So it really it depends on how the recording go. You know what I'm saying? Like if it get to going in and out and skipping and all that, then we're gonna shut it down. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to hold y'all. But I was so anxious to get back to this round table. You know what I'm saying? To see how my people been, man. I was just like, you know what? F it. You know what I'm saying? And really, my girl Martisha gave the final call on it. She like, yeah, you should do it, man. It's been a minute. You know what I mean? Like, if it act up, it act up. You know what I'm saying? All our people, our family at the round table, they know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Our goal is to never let nobody down. You know what I'm saying? And come sit here at this round table, you know, amongst family and loved ones. You know what I mean? We would never let each other down. But with the understanding that things do happen that is beyond my control, you know what I mean? I definitely would ask that, you know, all my people out there understand that and, man, just, it's a lot of content on this channel anyway for y'all. I've been telling y'all to binge watch. We've been off for what, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks? That's the longest we've been away from this roundtable. Y'all know that. Y'all know the work and consistency that I push here. However, some things just be out, you know, out of your control, man. So, the blessings of God, you know what I'm saying? You are able to do what you can when you can, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a situation like that right now, but you know, we're hoping that would change in you know, a short amount of time. Let's just say that. However, man, I want to thank all my new subscribers, man. The subscribers have been showing up. I just seen that we went up to a cool little 6.5. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a blessing. I appreciate all of y'all that chose the Swang Low podcast, to come spend your time at. You know what I mean? And allow us all, to grow in this world together, hopefully with better understandings of each other, where we come from, you know what I'm saying? Different cultures, races, backgrounds, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we open up the door to all that type of stuff here, as well as, you know, weed not the bad guys. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? There's a bad guy in every story, right? We do know that. You feel me? Martisha, I see you. What's up? Oh, she said 6.51K. Oh, I stand corrected. We at 6.51. That's wonderful. Blessing, man. Blessing. That's a testament to the work that we've been putting in. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just taking one step at a time and not cut no corners. You know what I'm saying? And learning as we go along about this here environment, this game. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about social media. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. YouTube is the universe within the real universe. So it's a whole lot that transpires and goes on that you got to be aware of, and you got to know what and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think the best way to do that is to pay attention to how the chessboard is set up. Just pay attention. Pay attention to the moves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. But with all the downtime that we have developed as of late, right? Yeah, shit, we've been doing our homework. It's necessary to do your homework and see the things that you need to touch up on. You feel me? And you know, things that whatever it is that you need to cut back on. You know what I mean? It's like how the football players and shit go over tape, over film, the basketball players and stuff. You know, during they downtime, they study and they the playing field. They studying their opponents. You feel me? And yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to learn it, learn the game. You feel me? Shout out to my boy 16 to life too, man. If y'all haven't already did it, you know what I'm saying, or not knowing, that's my boy. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out my boy Chill 16 to life. If y'all haven't already did it, please go over to his channel, like, comment, and subscribe. He got some great, great, great content on there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the things that he talk about, a lot of the stories that he put out there. See, I gravitate towards factual people and things. You know what I'm saying? And this is a person that it's a few of them that's on YouTube right now that's doing a thing that I personally know. You know what I'm saying? And I know these dudes work with great integrity, you know, and don't take lightly their position, of being um, uh, having success on social media. You know what I mean? So they don't take their positions lightly at all. You know what I mean? And I absolutely respect that. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that I look to, man. And I see what they do. I learn from them. And I study a lot of these dudes. With how they get out. And I just try to add a little bits and pieces to what I do, while at the same time still trying to keep mine authentic as possible, because I believe I bring to the table, you know, realism, you know what I mean, on top of um, all life actual events, you know, um, that, I was involved in at some point in time. Veronica, what's up, sis? How you doing, Nikki? Hope everything well with you and the family and the business. Happy to see you here tonight. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I know we've been gone for a minute, man. Hey, my apologies again, but it was not, trust me, it was not by my choice. You feel me? I'm actually backed up on things that I should have been trying to knock out, interviews and all that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff lined up. But again, like, just like how I was describing to y'all, the different YouTubers that I watch and that I mess with, how they put great integrity into what they do. Well, I'm taking that same approach. I mean, I've always taken that approach, but even more so now. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that don't catch the live, and you happen to run into this a little bit later on in your night, or maybe tomorrow, the next day, or the day after that, whenever it is. Shout out to y'all, man. You know, I understand people have different things that they got to attend to throughout their day. Maybe you're still at work, maybe you're still in traffic, who knows? But I hope that, you know, y'all riding under y'all blessing. You know what I'm saying? And most definitely being a blessing to those that mean anything in your life. You know what I'm saying? Much love for y'all. Thank y'all for coming to the round table, checking this little get together out. Appreciate you. Hey man, I seen somebody unalive Too Short's brother, man. That's crazy. I'm not really sure how involved he was in the music side because I've never really heard his name involved in any music, right? Like Too Short, of course. Too Short's a legend. But, that was Too Short's older brother by like 3 or 4 years. And apparently he was running a grow shop or a couple of grow shops, and just so happened had spent the night at one of his grow shops, and some dudes tried to break up in there. Actually drove a car up in there and was ramming the car in and out the building, trying to get in there. And Too Short brother was in there asleep. He jumped up and walked out to see what was going on, and you know whoever was trying to get up in there jumped out the car and shot him multiple times. You feel me? And I was just watching a YouTuber's channel where he had a video clip of Too Short driving around in his car crying with tears coming out his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like in deep thought about his brother. You feel me? Like, that's crazy, man. Over a grow shop. Y'all know what a grow shop is, right? For those of y'all that don't, grow shop is where you grow marijuana. You know what I'm saying? To put into stores for sale, into the dispensaries and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he was running a couple of those, and just so happened he spent the night at one of them, man, and somebody tried to rob that place. You know what I'm saying? And gunned him down. You feel me? Like, man, cold, cold. I couldn't even imagine it. I'd be going crazy. You feel me? Morticia said, that's sad. Yeah, that is sad. Man, super sad. And you got to remember, we entered into the new year, it's still relatively new, although we almost in February now, right? Still the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? And the death rate ain't dropped none. You would think, you know what I'm saying? Reasonable minds would be like, yeah, even if I am a killer, right? Sometimes the killer got to be like, I ain't finna do that tonight. I got to go chill. I got to go find me a woman. Everybody need downtime. You know what I'm saying? Of some sort. You can't just be on 24/7, can you? I mean, I guess you got a couple of people out there like that. It's not many that just be on. But I need that downtime. You feel me? My baby girl on here. Hi, daughter. Baby girl. See, everybody don't know who I'm talking to. You feel me? But she's gonna be our next superstar. You feel me? And by the time y'all catch up to who she is, y'all gonna be like, oh, Raya Bear. Yep, Raya Bear. Yeah, I wish I could show y'all a picture. You feel me? I got pictures of Raya Bear on my social media. Her mama, that his daughter. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. On social media. You feel me? A lot of crazy stuff, man. Like I said, if you have downtime going on in your life, it's a real good time to, because you got to remember, you can find anything on social media. All you got to do is just type it in. Oh, Morticia said the airline crash. Did y'all see the collision with the jet and the helicopter, the Black Hawk helicopter? Oh man, 66 people unalived in that carnage. How do yet you they allow a Black Hawk helicopter to crash into? It wasn't a fighter jet like that. It was a like a like a 747. You know what I'm saying? The long planes that carry like a lot of people on it. It's like one of those, man. Veronica said, "Yeah, so tragic. Yeah, man. That in the instance, because they showed the video of the collision, right? And it's like in the instance, man. You see the I think that was the Black Hawk helicopter, right? Because it was coming down at an angle, and when it was coming down at an angle, that's when it made contact with the target. Bam! That's when the collision happened. You see the explosion, right? So I can't tell if that was the plane that was coming down. It had to be the plane. It had to be. It was moving fast too. That was cold. 66 people lost their lives in that. That's what I'm saying. It's the new year, man, and the death rate ain't dropped. Whether people getting killed or natural causes or people dying left and right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all, man. I don't want to be a person that you know come across as being preachy, right? But at the same time, I do want to keep y'all aware that it's necessary to tell the people that you love or mean anything in your life that you actually love them and care for them while you can. That's why I always say that, because tomorrow don't be promised. You feel me? As every day shows us. Morticia said the fires, Trump. Now this this already starting off bad. Veronica say, Morticia, yes, already. Hey, as far as the fires go, right? I was one of the very first ones to jump on that because it affected directly, like, you know, the SGV. You know what I'm saying? and all the Altadena burnt up. Them is the comrades. That's sad home right there. So you had that was on my mind heavy. And then some of Morovia burnt up. You know what I'm saying? And what really bothered me throughout the whole thing of that, right, is when you watch the news, all them people was talking about the Pacific Palisades this, the Pacific Palisades that. And then at the very end of the conversation, oh, and the fire in Eaton, right? But always Pacific Palisades. Okay, I understand Pacific Palisades probably is richer. You know what I'm saying? A lot more, you know, it's a lot more money based that way. But they only throwing it out there because of the money. If Altadena had the money that so-called the Pacific Palisades had, then we would have been at the forefront of the conversation, but we couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because oh, now they worried about they got to move from Pacific Palisades to Beverly Hills, or from the Pacific Palisades to uh, Malibu. You feel me? That's what they talking about. That's they great worry if they got to move to like man, come on, and all the Altadena gone. You feel me? So yeah, the coverage of it has been straight boo boo, garbage, trash. Morticia say, "Oh yeah," and the Altadena residents say they didn't get a warning. Shaking my head. They suing. Of course they suing, and I hope they run it up too because what they want is everybody to sell. And I already told y'all, like when that whole city up there in Central California burned down, Paradise, that city still ain't rebuilt yet, and that happened years ago, right? They were saying that the soil and all that it was so damaged from all the fire and the toxins that got into the ground, you know what I'm saying, and infected that area that it was gonna cost so much money to, resoil all that stuff, right? That city still ain't reopened yet. They ain't redone nothing out there yet. That city got burnt down to the ground just like Altadena did. You feel me? So what they wanted all those people up there in Paradise to do was to sell. Oh, we're gonna rebuild it back up. They ain't rebuilt nothing up there yet. But what they did want you to do is sell so they can push out whatever blacks that owned anything up there and push you out to the IE. So they can move them people in the Pacific Palisades up in them areas and build them areas up with money. It's crazy, man. I jumped on it as soon as it happened. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I care. You feel me? Like I said, we cover the relevant things that matter to people, that affect people's lives that we are connected to in one way or another. You feel me? That's the stuff that, I love being able to do for not just my community, but communities that I'm tied to in one way or another. You feel me? And Trump, look, Donald Trump, I told y'all, man, you know, people mad. Oh, Kamala Harris, she should have been in office. She would have never done any of the stuff that Trump is doing. All right, okay. All of y'all people that's mad about Kamala Harris, you got a right to be mad, right? But at the same time, you also got the right to be even madder than what you are if you dig deep on Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? And see what she stands for. Because if any of y'all that voted for Kamala Harris and was really pushing for her to get back into office, I bet the mass majority of y'all that was really, really pushing for her like that have somebody that's locked up in your family or somebody that's real close to you, your family or something like that is incarcerated, right? Thank you. What's up, bro? Top of it to you, man. I appreciate you, man, for showing up to the round table. It's definitely a pleasure to have you. Definitely family. For real, for real. Good to see you, bro. But back to what I was saying. A lot of y'all that wanted Kamala Harris, a lot of y'all have family that's locked up. Don't y'all love y'all family that's locked up? Come on, I want to see how many people lie, right? How many of y'all have family that's locked up that you love, that you wouldn't want to see nothing more than your family members free? You know what I'm saying? Um, some of your family members probably been locked up forever. You know what I'm saying? But you got somebody that you love dearly that's incarcerated. But Kamala Harris isn't for freeing prisoners and inmates that has been locked up for a substantial amount of time, right? She's not with that. She is completely the opposite of that. Period. All those people that they released that had life sentences in California as of late, you know what I mean? They wouldn't have never in a million years got those release dates if it was up to Kamala Harris. See, Kamala Harris' way of thinking is, of the old school racist white men that look and value, well, they don't value human life. They value it to a degree because human life to them is a dollar. You feel me? Human life to them is a dollar. And each prison inmate that's incarcerated is worth 400 and something $1,000 a year per year that inmate is locked up, right? So let's just do the math real quick. If each individual inmate is worth 400 and something $1,000 per year that they are incarcerated, and let's just say they have a person incarcerated for 25 years. Okay, so 400,000 times 25 is what? Let's see who's good at math. Because once you figure that number out, then you now understand the mentality of a Kamala Harris, right? Why would I lose all that money letting them out when I can keep them in and keep that constant income, that source of income coming off this person, off this human being? You're no longer a human being, you're stock. You ever drive by like a road and you come across an area where you see a gang of cows and shit at, right? That's livestock. right? Which means each one of those cows serve a purpose of money, right? Inmates that is locked up in the prison system is livestock because each serves a purpose of generating cash flow for this industry. They call it an industry. They call it an industry because where they house these inmates, they force these inmates to work for pennies. The extra hard labor and all that, the money that's made from, inmates making clothes, inmates doing upholstery work on cars, inmates doing auto body mechanics on cars, auto body paint, upholstery, you know what I mean? You name it, inmates do it. Book bindery. Do you not understand that all that generates extra money outside of the 400,000 that they get per inmate a year? They have their own. That's why they call it prison industry complex. The titles are slick. But yeah, they're not into letting go of what's making them so much money. Why you think there's so many prisons all around California, more than any place on earth? California have more prisons in it than anywhere on earth. We always said California was going to end up being like that movie Escape from New York. If y'all haven't seen Escape from New York, it's where they turn all of New York into one big prison. You feel me? Like, wow, wow. Go watch the movie. Yeah, man. I feel like Trump Trump is that one person that he wants you to know exactly. He's the kind of white man that he's not gonna hide too much from you. Crucial things that he know he has to hide, he gonna keep it close to his chest. But anything else, he's an open book. You feel me? He says exactly what he feels about black people, about Mexican people. You know what I'm saying? About anybody that is not with him. We know these things, but he don't hide it. So when you see an open racist that telegraphs his play pretty much, and his mentality, his thoughts, what he think, what he feel. If he's telegraphing this for you, you should be surprised by nothing. You should be surprised by nothing. What's up, bastard? Dutha Arnold. What's happening with you? Big low bastard. Thank you said, man, you're speaking nothing but facts. Yeah, man. You feel me? It was, that was a cold little lineup though. Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. That's asking either you want this, do you want the knife or you want the gun? Which one you want to get hit with? They both gonna do the same effect to you, which lead to death. But it's all about which one you think you will be able to tolerate. Which one you think would end you faster. You feel me? Because hey, with Trump, you see it all coming. And he told, look, and this is another thing. That's right, bastard. Morticia said he doing too much. He was cool the last time. Hey, he came back with a lot of vengeance in his heart. For one, y'all got to remember somebody shot him through his ear trying to take his head off. Right? He went through that. Then they tried to put him in jail. They publicly humiliated him by making him go down to that police station to take the mug shots, right? In which he had to do. He couldn't get around it. You feel me? Then charged him with all that stuff that happened at the Capitol. Low bastard say he's on the Mexicans' head. Oh yeah. Them the same people that helped vote him into office. You feel me? Them the same people that helped vote him into office. But see, them people that voted him, that helped do that, they came over here and established. A lot of them got um, those kind of jobs, that work for the state or something. You know what I'm saying? They got cousins and shit that be pumping them into them jobs, hooking them up. You know what I mean? So DQ said he took his presidential portrait the same way he took his mugshot. I seen that. I seen that, bro. Hey, that was funny because they did a side by side comparison to the actual mugshot and the presidential portrait. Oh my god! Like he got a new look now. You feel me? But he went through all that, right? Nobody thought. The way that them dudes was trying to push on him, I thought they was gonna have him cornered in, right? I thought they had him cornered in. I ain't gonna lie, especially when he had to go take that mug shot and he was looking how he was looking. I'm like, damn, they got Trump, right? Like they got him. No, not only did he shake all that off, but he's president again after all that. So just imagine all the people that had to stepped up and showed their hand, like his vice president Pence, right? Pence, like, man, I don't care about none of that. He like, I was down there when they stormed the Capitol. They almost killed Pence. Low Bastard said at the same time he's for the working class. Trump know how to get money, man. He know how to put money you know, into the climate, but I don't know how all that stuff gonna turn out that he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as the stuff he implemented, you know what I mean? I don't know how that's gonna turn out for him. I think, but then again, they got all the power. You feel me? Beach boy, what's happening? What's happening on me? I've been good. I've been blessed, man. It's even more of a blessing to be back here with y'all, homie. I send my love to you as always. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't at the house, you probably out in the truck. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to you on the road. For real, for real. My boy Beach Boy 562. That's the homie. Hey man. But Yeah, Trump is like doing a lot right now. He is. You feel me? But at the same time, everything he said he was gonna do, he's exactly doing that. Whether we in agreement with it or not, every single thing he said he was gonna do from A to Z. And another thing that got him mad was the pardons that Biden did. Trump called him a coward. He said, "Man, can you believe I was trying to be friendly with the guy?" He said, "I'm trying to be friendly with the guy, and I'm out there on the stage giving this wonderful speech, and he's pardoning, he's doing pardons while I'm doing the speech, right?" He said, "Yeah, that was such a coward move, man. That messed him up, right?" So, in retribution of that, that's when he let the dudes that stormed the Capitol and killed police and beat up police and shot at police and all at the Capitol, where all these high ranking officials is at, right? They tore that place up, right? Now, if that would have been your average gang member, life sentences for everybody. Life, throw them away. You wouldn't see your people no more, and you would add a whole bunch of Kamala Harris's, making sure you wouldn't see your people no more. And I'm just keeping it real. DQ said he's for the billionaires, cutting Medicaid, taking money from essential programs will have negative impacts on the working class. When everything increases in price, the working class pays more. That is so factual. Hey, I was surprised that he started doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't make no sense. It's like he's trying to undo all the stuff that's needed to create more chaos and more division. Because some of the stuff was just, it didn't make no sense. Like, you cutting that? Why would you do that? Oh, Duther Arnold said, he said people who work overtime, he will not tax their pay as well as child support. The baby mama will not claim the child on taxes. Oh, that's crazy. Darian McGee, what's happening? Missed you too, man. Missed you too, man. It's a blessing to be back here at this round table. You just don't know. I send my love to you, man. You and the family out there. For real, for real. Thank you, man, for coming to the round table tonight. I appreciate you. Which one is the rumor you talking about, DQ? Which one? Oh, you talking about what you talking about what Duther said? For sure, Darian. All love. You already know. You already know, bro. For real, for real. Anytime I'm able to show up for y'all, I'm gonna definitely be here, man. I just should have went to school more and learned more about electronics and stuff like that. The child support tax claim. Oh, I think someone made it up and it went viral. Can't find any valid sources. Oh, okay. I was finna say, because if they can't, gonna be a whole bunch of angry women. They can't get that money. feel me? The tax support and filing the taxes and shit. Man, they got all kind of stuff you can file taxes on and get money from. Crazy. Duda said he said it himself. Trump said it himself. Well, he probably did say it, but it ain't on paper. Is it on paper? Lil bro said there's no documented reliable sources. That's what he said. I don't know. Did you do your research on that bastard? Like, is it on paper? Darian Darian McGee said, "Yeah, my wife showed me dude recanting the story. We was laughing cause them women was finna start expiring dudes. Hey, that's what I was just sitting here thinking, right? Like, man, they gonna start doing some wicked things for that change." Uh, Duther said, "Yeah, cuz I seen it on the news. But hey, all right, well, they said he recanted. Whatever he put out there, he recanted." Andre Butt say, "Trump's crashing out. He don't even know what he doing, champ." Hey, Trump is on a vengeful warpath. How much strategic is behind everything he doing? I don't know. Because like I said, a lot of the stuff that he's doing makes sense at all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he has any strategics. He ain't never really moved on a strategic level. You know what I'm saying? Not back when he first came in or now. Other outside, the only strategic thing he was about was picking the people that he got around him now. You know what I'm saying? He was more strategic in doing that, but I don't know, man. A lot of it ain't making sense. So Andre Butts, hey, yeah, I agree. I agree. He don't know what he doing. But these people voted him back in office for something. You know what I'm saying? What purpose do you think that he's going to serve the people that voted him back in office from the things that you've seen him do so far right now, up until right now? With everything that he already put out there saying that he was going to do. Oh, DQ say he's showing signs senility. Hey, look, hey man, they said the same thing about Biden, right? I always said this, DQ. All of them need to be taken out of those positions. They all need to be taken out those positions, and though all those positions backfilled with younger, more youthful, with color. You know what I'm saying? Diversity. Put them, fill all those spots up. Yeah. Oh, they don't got the experience. They don't got this. Well, that's the problem. The experience that y'all got Y'all been having for the last 100 years. It's time to change all that up. Give these other generations a chance at doing something and stop housing these dinosaurs that can barely talk, that get on camera and you know what I'm saying? All they can quote is the same things they've been quoting for the past 100 years. Like, come on, man. Time to diversify that shit. For real, for real. Darian said, man, Dude Rock, I knew you was a real one as a black man. I'm sitting back watching before I get emotional on what he's doing. Hey, see, and that's where we go wrong at because we see a lot of the foulness and we immediately start getting emotional from it, right? Instead of turning the emotions into something that's going to actually benefit us, we got to start thinking on their level and fighting on the same level that they fight on. There's no other way to beat them. Think about it. We've tried everything. If you're not able to speak their language on the level that they speak it, they're not going to hear you. They're not going to be trying to hear you. They just going to look at me and you and everybody else as the next dumb nigga that's trying to talk smart. You know what I'm saying? He knows nothing about our legal system. He don't know nothing about nothing. But here it is. You want to come have a seat with us and try to make something make sense when your conversation is riddled with on the dead homies this and the dead homies that. Like, come on. We just got, I'm saying, including myself, I'm not judging nobody. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging. I'm speaking for myself too. You know what I'm saying? As a black man. And not a young, I'm not young. You know what I'm saying? I'm an elder black man now. So I have to be even more conscious for the youngins that I have in my life that I want to see have a fair shake and chance at life, being able to live out their dreams. Let them go through what they need to go through. Let them live pure though. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that people bring their kids up filled with all kind of hate, teaching them hate, breeding hate. You feel me? And then that's the monster that you created. Beach Boy said, nah, them folks only know paper. If your bag right, them folks willing to listen. Hey, true. Very true. Very true, Beach Boy. Hey, money opens up doors. Money opens up, I hate to say it, but legs. Money opens up um, a lot of different things, right? But the white man, that's one of the things that they definitely gonna respect. You feel me? You got the money to pay the hey, all right, give it here. Give it here. We'll take it. Andre said all three have one thing in common. They all black and dated to challenges a powerful white man. Dated to challenge a powerful white man. Hey, yeah. Oh, dared. Okay. Dared to challenge a powerful white man. Yeah. Hey, look, man. Think about everybody that jumped out there and said with all the crazy stuff that they said about it. Them same people is tucking their tail, like a wet dog in the rain, standing in the alley with his tail tucked all up between his, you know what I'm saying, his whole rectum area. The tail just put up under there. You feel me? If you are him, how powerful do you feel? How much of a gangster? Because everything this dude did has been straight gangster, like out of a movie. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. This fool done been slapped with all kind of lawsuits. This the same person that say he go grabbing unsuspecting women that he don't know by their crotch area, right? Hey, on tape, encouraging it. DayQ said, never been a better time to learn business and start your own business, black folk. Some form of entrepreneurship, because it's about to get very tricky for a lot of us. So profound in time, because it is. The great challenge is going to be for what, 4 years? He only can go for 4 more years. That's going to be like going through war. That's going to be like going over to Iraq and full-fledged war. You know, you taking in all the everything. You taking all that in, then you got to go back home and be normal. Like you didn't see a kid get blew up or this person get their head shot off or you know what I'm saying? Somebody right next to you get gunned down. You probably got shot and survived. Still at war. That's what this gonna be like dealing with Trump. All about how you gonna come out of it on the other side when it's all said and done. You feel me? But again, to those of y'all that voted him in, that happens to be of color, blacks, Mexicans, you know, think about the position that y'all put the rest of your family heritage in. You think you're doing a great thing. You think you did a great thing because now you can say you did that and they accept you. They'll never accept you. But what they do with you is use you and abuse you over and over again. Kind of like trying to squeeze juice out of tumor. I've never seen it happen, but then again, they would definitely try to get it up out of there. If there's any bit of moisture up in you, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it all. Then when they done with you, kick to the curb, deportation. They start using words like alien to describe you as a man or woman. Alien, alien, to my knowledge, is a weird looking thing that don't habitat here on Earth. That's foreign, a weird, unknown, undescribable species. You feel me? But y'all want to sit so much amongst them and get the pat on the backs and the shoulder rubs that you would sell your soul. You sold not just your soul, but your family history, heritage, and all that soul. For what? What accomplishment? But then again, I also look at the opponent and I can't help but to think like, gun or the knife, which one would I rather them end me with? You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. You know what I'm saying? I hope it was as a good of turnout as it seemed to be. I didn't see too many hiccups. You know what I mean? But you know, hopefully everybody is doing okay out there in the free world, continuing to be a blessing, continuing to help each other because in this day and age, help is definitely needed for a lot of folks. For real, for real. But it's definitely been a pleasure being back here at this roundtable with y'all, man. It's y'all just don't know how much of a blessing this was. You know what I'm saying? To be able to set this up and do this with y'all. For real, for real. But I appreciate you all, man, tapping in, joining us. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we'll be able to get back to a new one. You know what I'm saying? Soon. You feel me? Like I've been telling y'all, we've been behind the scenes, man, working on this, trying to figure it out and bring it back to y'all like we did, you know, on a daily basis. But we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Beach boy, man, hey, right back at you, bro. Hey, you continue to stay safe out there, man. I know you're working hard. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, homeboy. You know what I mean? As always, thank you for tapping in, man. Love and blessings to you and your family. Same to you, Darian McGee. Appreciate you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Stepping to the round table, holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all blessings, man. Y'all blessings for real, for real. Andre, hey man, I appreciate you, homie. Matter of fact, here, let me make you a moderator, make you official. All right, Andre, you official, man. You got your blue wrench. You're now officially part of the fam. You feel me? Hey man, I appreciate all y'all though. You know what I'm saying? And again, to those of y'all that wasn't able to catch the live, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but love to all y'all. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for taking the time out to come tap in, man, to see what we was here to discuss. You know, just wanted to get back in the swing of things with my peoples on here. You know what I mean? For real. Appreciate and love all y'all. You know what I mean? But look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all get up out of here. I held y'all up long enough. Thank you for coming to the round table. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get it in again soon. I promise you that. You know what I mean? But until then, if you out in traffic, be safe. The objective is to get home in one piece. Get there, let them know you love them, man. Your whole household. Let them know. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow just might be too late to do that. Do it while you can. You know what I'm saying? On that note, hey, I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all, man. To the next time we at this round table, y'all stay with peace in your heart for all that you love. You know what I'm saying? Next time, I love y'all, man. Triple gang.